The experiential aspect of being there is so hard to capture and frame. The scale, the wind, the sun, the enormity of the view. This is Piotr Rydlinski for the New York Times. For the 100th anniversary of Hiram Bingham's encounter of Machu Picchu, I was assigned to photograph his original route through the Vilcabamba Valley. My guide was John Levers, a 59-year-old Australian from a local Cusco adventure outfitter. John has done this trek at least a dozen times. The 60-mile journey took 10 days to complete, up and down countless peaks and valleys. Our guide told us that all the elevation changes were roughly equivalent to climbing and descending Mount Everest.
Okay, yesterday we came over that ridge from Choque Corral, dropped into the huge canyon of Rio Blanco. Behind that's the Rio Apurimac Canyon, in places over 4,000 meters deep.
The trek was rugged, but we didn't exactly rough it. We had a cook and his assistant, 3 wranglers and 6 mules that carried our gear, food and tents. We averaged about 10 hours of trekking a day, and as we inched our way forward, the team would raise ahead and have dinner and our camp set up for us by the time we got there. The food was surprisingly great. It's something that you don't expect on a 10-day camping expedition. Our cook and his assistant, with very few pots and a gas stove, were able to conjure up these 3-course meals. What was absolutely breathtaking was the scale and the distances that were unveiling in front of me. Luckily, I had John in the frame every now and then to give it all some sense of scale. Shooting from the trail presented its own challenges. You either had to watch your steps not to twist your ankles, or watch the 300-foot cliff that was just a couple of feet away. But luckily, neither I or my cameras fell off. Because John set the pace, and because of the steepness of the terrain, I ended up looking at the back of his boots most of the day. It's become a meditative exercise to watch step by step. I was warned about blisters, about knees, about feet adjusting after 3-4 days. Even though I'm in pretty good shape and I've trekked and do yoga every day, this scared me. Luckily, I pulled out a very, very, very worn pair of boots, the most worn pair of boots I had, and avoided the blisters miraculously. The first couple of days were enjoyable and invigorating, but how many days can you sustain this kind of exertion for? And then by the end, it turned into a beautiful monastic, almost like experience. Leaving such beautiful places is never easy, but it's something you never forget, and I would gladly do again.